So, we start? We start?
But not the other
Deep.
It should run your get sound. It's running.
So, we start? We start?
But not the other
Deep.
It should run your get sound.
Yes, gentlemen, can you tell us who you are?
I'm called Kalungi Adam Suleiman.
Get close to the.
Yes, come a little bit deeper. I'm called Kalungi Adam Suleiman.
Yes, Adam, how do you call Honorable, the late Honorable Senator Nebanda?
She was my girlfriend.
From when to when?
So 2011, 12 to 12.
Yes. Please, can you tell us what happened on 14th December 2012?
She spent the night at my place on 13th, that was a Thursday. On 14th, we woke up a bit late, at around 11. She rushed, she said she was rushing to meet the brother to pick a passport and take it to the embassy. And yeah, I also woke up to meet up with the land surveyor, and my brother-in-law wanted to buy some land in Buziga. So we met around midday.
We met you and who?
I met with my brother-in-law and the surveyor, who had already surveyed the land he wanted to buy. So I paid him his fee, and we all separated. So on my way home, I picked some food, went home. By the time I got home, I found Serena seated down on the carpet, and she had already sniffed the heroin that was there in the living room that was there from the previous night. So she was okay, she could talk, but there were remnants on her nose. So I was trying to ask her why did you do this? And she didn't have any good reason. She just told me, I tried to call you to ask you. Then I shouted and told her it was wrong. That was not supposed to be taken that way. So I kept on shouting. She told me, don't shout at me. And went to the fridge to pick some milk and water. Tried to give her, but she couldn't swallow. And I tried to make some calls to some friends to ask for help on how to rescue her, and advised me to take her to the general clinic. I went to the nearest clinic to get help, and the doctor told me he didn't have anybody to stand in for him, so I had to bring the patient to the clinic. I called a friend, Moses, to ask if I could get some help at the nearest clinic. He told me there is, so I drove off from that clinic in Bunga, went to pick Moses, a friend. Then he showed me another clinic where we picked another doctor with the relevant medications to try to rescue her. So we went with the doctor back to my place and tried to help. The doctor tried to administer some medications like the catheter to pull out the urine and give her some drip as well. So he wanted more medical stuff, so I told my friend to rush back, try to find. He went and picked another doctor, they went to the pharmacy and bought more stuff, rushed back home. And the two doctors were in my home trying to help, and they told me, oh, now I should get better now that we got some medication. And the situation got a bit worse, and they told me, I think we need some oxygen support. So she was so heavy, we were four and all week, the whole day we didn't eat and everything. But we tried and carried her to the car, which I drove to the clinic near the American embassy. And then we got her out, took her to the intensive care, they tried. I was outside and coming in and out. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it.
Okay, thank you. Then after that, why did you run out?
I was in a state of shock. It was my first time to experience this, and being a legislator, I thought the government would do anything. I was not ready to face anybody in that state. I didn't know what to do. So that was it.
And where did you go and try it?
I beg your pardon?
Where did you go? Where did you hide from?
I tried to find my way to the farthest I could. I didn't figure out that I thought Kenya is the nearest. So I got transport. I hitched lift towards Jinja, and then I got another lift on a truck. Passed by Malaba, down to Bungoma, then I got a bus to Nairobi, then I got another bus to Mombasa.
You talked of food. What food did you pick?
I picked that chicken tonight at Kansanga. I picked some rice, beans, deep fried chicken, which she requested. She called me earlier and said she was hungry, and we're all hungry, so I picked what she wanted and picked mine as well. Picked chips and chicken and rice, beans and deep fried chicken once in a while.
Clarification, Adam. You said that she consumed the heroin thinking it was cocaine. Does this mean that she used to?
So, just a moment. You said that on that ill-fated day, Serena snorted heroin, which you think could have killed her. But we are informed by forensic evidence that traces of cocaine and this stuff were found in her body. If you say that cocaine was not consumed but she snorted heroin, when could this cocaine have come into the picture?
The previous night she did it.
Previous night she did what?
She sniffed cocaine at home.
Then could you give us a run-up How does the wine come into the house and when?
She brought the wine. I usually buy wine. We usually buy wine to keep in the house to drink. That evening she came with 2 bottles, red dry wine and the white dry wine, which we were drinking.
Somewhere in the puzzle something doesn't fit. At what time did Serena go to Munyonyo?
Steven?
Allegedly to meet the mom.
Second.
That was in the morning. She woke up around 11. She woke up. She went to the bathroom, came out and pushed me as well because we all had appointments. So I rushed in the bathroom as well. And she came out dressed and kissed me goodbye. I was in the bathroom and picked a Red Bull from the fridge, which I said, that is chemical, I don't take. And she just forcefully, just stubbornly left and said, no, I'm going. And then that was when she went. Around 11.
And you referred to a clinic near the American embassy. Yet at Wakukoti, that she was last to a clinic in Zambia. How do you respond to that?
I'm not certain of the location, but it is the same clinic. There is no other clinic. The first clinic was in Bunga. The second one is the one opposite American Embassy. That should be Zambia, I think.
Did she tell you why she did cocaine, for example?
Well, she wanted to get the confidence mostly. Like when she's airing out her views and in the parliament and things.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. I think that's enough for you. Okay, now. Adam doesn't sit.